Hey all, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to cover very important process which we utilize in computer networking, that is encapsulation and decapsulation of data. It is very important to know how data is getting transferred from one place to another. What are the processes of binding header information includes to traverse data from one place to another. So before doing that, let's just understand what is a protocol defined unit. As we are aware of OSI and TCP/IP models, we have layers, 7 layers in OSI model and 5 layers in TCP/IP model. We call data at different layer with different name, except to the upper 3 layers, we call them as a message or data. But down the line from transport layer to physical layer, we call the data with different names, starting from segment, packets, frame, bits. Segment, we call it for transport layer. Network layer, we call packets. Frames, we call it for data link layer. And bits, we call it for physical layer. So why we need to define different data with some different unit names? It is all because we cannot say the data is stuck in here and where the data is stuck in, what header information it is having. So for that purpose, for troubleshooting purpose, we need to define data with different units in terms of troubleshooting. So let's just move to our main topic, that is encapsulation. So encapsulation is the process of adding networking layer header information to user data to reach the destination reliably. And it happen on client side. So let's just understand. So for example, a user is trying to send, uh, I'm sorry, a sec. Yeah. So let's understand, if I am a person and wants to send an email to one of my friend, okay, let's say Satya. If right now I'm at client side, I just have an image which I need to send to Satya. I cannot send it directly, right? I need some protocols information, I need some header information, I need to give a IP address, I need to provide my information, like what MAC address my PC is holding. All these things has to be encapsulated in the main data, which is this image. So let's understand, this is the image, and I would like to send this to my one of my friend. So let me erase this. Yeah. So let's say this is the image. This is my main data. As I said, we have to add the headers in terms of encapsulation. So as the data goes down to the networking layer, it adds few headers. At transport layer, this heads the protocol, the defined unit. This become segment, and it add headers like the information holding which transport layer protocol, either TCP or UDP, it is utilizing. So this whole thing will be called as segment. So down the line in network layer, we add one more header, like which IP protocol it is. It wants the connection to be established, and our image is still there. Then what is my PC destination? I mean MAC address, built-in address, along with the IP before, again with TCP and the image. This is called frame at data link layer, and the whole thing then convert in bits and bytes, 01010101. So the process of adding headers down to layer 7 of OSI model to layer 1 of OSI model is called encapsulation. It majorly happen at client side, and sometime it happen at intermediate devices like router. We'll discuss about the whole process. Now just let me move to the decapsulation. So decapsulation is just vice versa of what we have seen in encapsulation. Whenever we got a physical layer information like this, we try to identify the segmentation. Okay, what are the, how the chunks has been done with this information. We try to re- remove all the header information which we have earlier encapsulated. So let's say this is our image which I sent to my one of my friend. How my friend is getting data? It will be like this: that it was this image and have TCP information and have IPv4, then have the MAC source MAC address, which is a PCA address. So it will, as the data passes through the application, as my friend see this image, how the data is coming to his switch or router, it will be like this. The data will be in this format. And when this data is go to data link layer, it will remove this header. It will only see this much of header. The moment it go to the network layer, it will see this much. And when the my friend sees it, he will only see the image. So this process of decapsul is called decapsulation in computer networking, and it happened again at server side or in intermediate devices. Let's just see the final case study of what is encapsulation and decapsulation. This picture I have taken from one another video, so just for a reference. So let's just see. I'm here and my friend is here. So whenever encapsulation happens, it happens at client side, and the message is this. Let's say this is some email message. Hey, Satya. So hey Satya is getting added with the header information of transport layer, whether it is TCP or UDP. If in net, and then again when it goes to network layer, it added with another header information which details with IPv4 or IPv6. And in data link layer, it define what is the my MAC address and how I want to transmit this data. So at different layer, this data collectively called with different name called PDU, as I discussed in the first slide. So this process of adding headers is called encapsulation. So when the data goes from your switch and reach your gateway or router, it again it just decapsulate because it is receiving, right? It will be a server side. It decapsulates only to lower layer and route the traffic to respective router. Let's say this is one more router, and again it encapsulates with its information as a source address, source MAC address, and transmit this whole data and follow the process of decapsulation, and the message again reached with to my friend. Hey Satya. So the process of so again I repeat, the process of adding user data with layer 7 to layer 1 information, header information, is called the encapsulation. And when it reaches the destination, the process of removing those header information and getting the only data payload is called decapsulation. I hope this video has been a little, I mean, very no informative for you. If it is, then please do subscribe my channel and like for more such videos. I'll try my level best. I'm still learning things, and yeah,